Cybertronian frequency reached. Another Swerve podcast interception complete. Today's comics dive into another Skybound G.I. Joe crossover titled Cobra Commander Volume 1, Determined to Rule the World. A title just as delusional and pathetic as Starscream. A concept this commander will learn. In these comics, you'll find nothing more than a rehashing of ideas from previous installments, something this very podcast intends to exploit. Adjust your audio receptors for maximum annoyance and minimum insight. Let the tedious organic babble commence.
Hello and welcome back to the show. Today we are diving into the Skybound comics. I am Onyx and with me are... Wow, did you get a fresh coat of paint, Kilo?
I did, thank you. It's a new
Looks very
year and I'm just getting ready for it, embracing it, and
I think in Earth years it's February or March.
Am I ahead?
February.
I thought I marked it correctly on my calendar and I was getting ready. They said it was a big party. Is that not today?
Oh no, Kilo, you're late. That was a few cycles ago.
I knew I should have upgraded my calendar.
And also with me is Clickbait.
What's up, guys? It's Clickbait. I went to the Earth New Rotation party. It was quite fun.
Gee, thanks for inviting me.
You were invited.
Yeah,
you put it on your calendar.
Yeah, you didn't tell me anything.
Moving on with our comic discussion for today's episode takes us to Cobra Commander Volume 1, Determined to Rule the World. And as always, spoiler warning. So if you haven't read it, we highly recommend you go back and read the comics and come listen to the podcast. With that, Clickbait, invite us next time. Would you mind giving us some facts? And Killobyte, can you give us some trivia and summary?
First of all, Onyx, you were there. Kilo, you put it on your calendar. Okay, so
yeah, I tried to use a heathen calendar. It was paper, and it didn't make it.
I was totally not there. I was totally not there.
Onyx, I literally saw you. The whole bar saw you.
We're not
going to talk about. What happened at the new rotation party stays at the new rotation party. But Kilo, you gotta upgrade the calendar next time.
I'm sorry, I had the 2024 one. I didn't know.
Kilo,
they just don't repeat.
No, Earth is weird. Anyways, time for some fast facts. The fast facts for today, we are talking about 5 comics. Issue 1 was released January 17th of 2024.
Why'd she say it like that?
The drinks.
Issue 1 was released January 17th of 2024, with the final issue May 22nd of that same year. Our writer for the series is Joshua Williamson, and our artist is Andrea Milana, with colors by Annalisa Leone.
I think she's trying to be a commentary kind of person.
Yeah. We gotta. Her voice box must be broken.
Yeah.
It's way.
Kilo,
it's
your turn. Kilo, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. In issue 1, Cobra Commander holds up a weapon that greatly resembles Megatron's gun mode, minus the silencer and stock attachments. Wonder if he will show up in the series. Surely we won't use the plotline Megatron being captain and used for research again for the 5th time. Spoilers, that's exactly what happens.
What? Again?
Yeah.
I think just Megatron likes for humans to feel in control so that he can just shatter their
That sounds very Megatron. That definitely sounds very Megatron.
In issue 3, we see Sarana, leader of the Dreadnought family in Florida, holding an Energon cube. This isn't its first appearance in the Skybound series, though. Oh, sorry. This is. Let me do it again.
Whoa, Kilo.
In issue 3, we see Sarana, leader of the Dreadnought family in Florida, holding an Energon cube. This is its first appearance in the Skybound series. Cool. Give me the cube, boy. Or girl? Human? Following that same tangent, in issue 4, while Energon has traditionally been depicted as pink in Generation 1 inspired media, Energon has also been depicted as blue in other media. This issue uses both as different forms of Energon, just like great debate on if Rumble and Frenzy are red or blue. Oh wait, is that the other way around? Is it Frenzy red and blue Rumble? I don't know, I'm sure we'll hear it in the comments. Listeners, leave a comment, please.
Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Dang, Hendrix is strong tonight, boys.
Guys, Swerve just needs to stop bringing us rounds on the house. Like, this is ridiculous. He's still celebrating the new rotation.
We're on the
It's,
house.
like, been a
He
while.
charges my card.
I get it for free.
Wait, Kilo, did we put it all on Onyx's card?
Shh, don't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these drinks are expensive. They cost like 3 drinks.
Jeez,
Yeah, but-
Onyx, you gotta go talk to Swerve about that.
Yeah,
Are you
sure
asking
do.
for extra alcohol?
Maybe.
Anyway.
Kilo, it's still your turn.
Oh, right. Summaries. After the Transformers arrive on Earth, a mysterious figure plans to use Energon to start a campaign of global conquest. Is it mysterious? Because I feel like a lot of the Transformers use it for global conquest again. So
It's always conquest.
I don't know.
It's
Always
always
conquest.
conquest.
why is Energon so bad? It's just something to drink. Come on.
It's
That's
also
finally-
you and our fuel,
Mhm.
Kilo.
Speak of which,
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
round.
Round!
And as
Swerve.
always, this information has been taken from the wiki. And a very special shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. You're all amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
support.
You're amazing.
Thank you! Thank you
Shall
so
we get
much.
started?
Let's do
We
it!
shall.
We start off with the leader of Cobra Commander needing a ride and committing a murder, which stumbles into his backstory. Who would like to tackle this one?
I can tackle
Clickbait,
it.
thanks for volunteering.
Me!
I can tackle it.
Me!
Cobra Commander, because I don't think they ever gave us a name, is located in some type of underground village with a race of lizard-ish folk. They're not all fully lizard. They kind of have aspects, and their armor that they wear is kind of lizardy. They don't really have scales, but it's kind of their whole vibe.
But they're the underground lizard people trying to take over.
Yes,
Absolutely.
100%.
Now we know the Earth legend is at least real.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So there's a revolution and he's leading it. The lizard people love like organic and they thrive on that. So they resent any technology or anything metal or anything like that. But Cobra Commander is like, oh no, I love science. I'm going to create new gadgets with this new source of technology. And so he's leading it. He gives a grenade to one of the lizard people. And they're like, oh, should I have thrown this? And he goes, what? You fool! And it blows up in his face and he gets all damaged. And that was kind of funny. And then he gets healed by the leader of the lizard people and used for his knowledge of technology, even though they don't want technology.
Where is he getting his technology from?
Oh, surprise! It's Megatron.
Surprise, it is Megatron. Like always, Megatron's been captured by humans /
Surprise!
lizard people.
He's not
And
actually dead.
he's not dead. Now we know why he lost an arm. He was captured and he dropped it.
Wow.
Oh my
Wonder
brother.
where this will go. He'll definitely not escape at any point in time. Anyway, we then jump to present day with Cobra Commander exploring the wonders of Florida, which I think the humans call Florida Man as his bodyguard. There to protect him from forest rangers. The commander is following an Energon energy source and stumbles upon some chainsaw trigger-happy locals, which after some back and forth and a few mutated gators, he gets captured. Thoughts, theories about these large reptiles or these dreadnoughts? Dreadnought?
No, I'm a prisoner. Yeah, he's Dreadnoughts. It was interesting. It was an interesting transition from his backstory to why he got, quote unquote, he didn't really get kicked off of his planet, but he kind of didn't really have a choice
I
to
don't think it was a planet.
Okay, kicked out of his village. For some reason, I keep thinking that it's an off-world planet and it's not just underneath Earth, like
Yeah.
under the water or under the Earth. So it was an interesting transition. I liked it. The Dreadnoughts kind of came out of nowhere, but I'm sure they're like a G.I. Joe thing.
They always come out.
I don't know what's going on with the Gators, except
the
for they've probably
hills.
been exposed to like energon radiation. Is
That's
probably
my
what
guess.
I'm expecting with that. Is
Yeah, he was
energon
mentioning
radiation.
that it was like in the water or something where the energon was. So
Mhm.
it is interesting. I do find it interesting because after the explosion with the grenade, his body gets all dismembered and destroyed, and they get healed. But he's using a face mask, like the traditional Cobra Commander kind of type mask that's almost like a glass. But it's interesting because a lot of people are like, "Oh, your face, don't show it, or it's ugly or something." And so they teased a lot of like, "We're gonna show it, and they didn't, and I'm a little bit annoyed.
I'm sure you'll get your chance.
Yeah, I
Kilo.
was expecting it.
Yeah. And
So
the
go
outfit
ahead.
the outfit that they have for him in this, like, this is not the traditional Cobra Commander. He's not in charge yet. It's like a noir type of coat and a hat.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me a lot of the Question from DC, the superhero, because he has no face and he has this trench coat. So I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. He doesn't stay captured for long, though. After some minor manipulation amongst the group, his bodyguard arrives and it becomes a bloodbath while the commander takes one of the survivors to find the Energon storage they've been hiding and learns the vast usages of their new power source can provide. Thought?
Again, I'm very interested in his abilities because after he gets healed, these, I don't know if they're bikers, if we could call them bikers, but this like gang,
hillbillies, rednecks, I think they're called. Yeah.
Redneck bikers, because he does talk about
Floridians.
being in a biker gang.
yeah, the Floridian gang, they pretty much torture him. Like they use a torch on his helmet and they draw a smiley face on it with blood, and he doesn't seem to be bothered too much by it. Like he's bloodied and he's hurt, but it seems like it's not really causing too much. So I'm interested to see
he
if
doesn't
this
react
version.
to pain.
Yeah, so I wanted to see if like this version might have some powers or some unnatural type of like mutations or something because of the techniques that the lizard people used. So I'm very interested to see more about that.
My guess he's probably shut off his nerve receptors, allowing him to
Ooh,
withstand
you're probably
the pain.
right.
Because he's a scientist.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He's not a robot
Then-
though. Like
He's not a robot, but he has robot properties. Like he has a robot claw that can become insectoid helpers that kind of look like Insecticons.
yeah, I have a theory that those might be what the Insecticons might scan later and get their modes from, or they're born from those. Like they'll get some energy or something and they gain sentience.
Yeah. Then, in a plot twist, no one saw it coming. Totally saw it coming. His bodyguard betrays Cobra Commander. He was actually sent to kill Cobra Commander once the mission was finished, and a fight commences once again. One that would make even Michael Bay jealous of with all the explosions.
I'm so shocked. I'm genuinely so shocked. I didn't see this coming at all.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
What I didn't
It was
see
cool.
coming is that the bodyguard had like a full body like suit that made him appear more human because he has wings like bat wings or dragon
Yeah.
wings. So when it's like he's rips it off and then the wings appear, I'm like, where were those hiding? Like there's no way there wasn't like a bulking on the suit or something for the wings. But other than that, he looks pretty cool and that was a cool fight.
He's like a weird
did look super cool.
Batman.
Yes.
Onyx,
without being a
don't.
bat.
Don't
Or
do
Man
that.
Bat.
Man bat. I thought it was cool when they were torturing Cobra Commander and they told him, they were like, oh, if you just tell us what we want to know, then you'll be a lot happier. And they drew the smiley face in blood on his face mask. That was so cool. And then there's just a few scenes where you see it and he's just standing there and he looks kind of menacing. Then you just notice the like smiley face on his face mask. And it honestly makes it more menacing. And I thought that was really cool.
Shivers
And I really
down the metal spinal cord.
Kind of feels Joker-y, but not
It
super
does.
Joker-y.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Absolutely. I feel like the guy, that bodyguard, whose name we then come to find out is Nemesis, who we kind of knew earlier, we suspected that was the guy sent by whomever that lady is underground to keep an eye on him,
Mm-hmm.
was something else. But he didn't need to kill the gators or the snake. He just murdered all of them.
Well, they were a threat.
He's a killing machine.
They were
They're
trying
just
to
little
kill the Cobra Commander.
guys.
But then we get the great final buildup of Cobra Commander meeting Destro, a friendship meant to be and that will last a lifetime, showing a partnership by showing off an upgraded BAT unit we've seen in the previous volume with Duke, this time using the Energon as a energy source, which was referenced in the previous volume, like, oh, the batteries are garbage, but now we got a new battery in this one. I like that little connection arc there. What are our thoughts?
I really enjoyed the way that they're setting up Cobra Commander. I like how he's very cruel and cold and calculating, and he's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, whatever I want to do is whatever I want to do. And I liked that in the very same vein, he's still kind of about the showmanship of it. So he was definitely very much playing with Destro, like the whole setup where he was going through and killing his guys and setting up that he's like, oh, I am a threat. You definitely want to come talk to me. And then being like, oh, haha, I actually want to partner with you. And we all know, I don't think he had any guns pointed at them when he was meeting up with them, but they didn't know that. And after everything that's been happening, he has this reputation of fear to hide behind. It's very Megatron-esque, the way that he uses like the fear and the hate to manipulate people, and he mentions it multiple times, and I like it.
I do like a smart villain where they're like a few steps ahead of the main cast. I do like that because it feels a little bit more challenging. Like, how are they going to get out of this and stuff? So I do like that a lot. Something we didn't cover is that the biker gang in Florida, they had a scientist that created synthetic energon, and so that's what Cobra Commander was after. And so now that he has that, that's where he created that power source and upgraded a lot of like weaponry and stuff that Destro had. And so now he's like, hey, I can power your army. Oh, I need your dudes to fight for me. So that was interesting. And like the ruthless of Cobra Commander as well, because he shows the bot and he just kills some of his own goons just to prove a point. And then Destro even says it, and he's like, oh, they're just, extra things. There's plenty of more that we can get from.
Yeah, they're mean to an end.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. So that was very interesting to see. And then at the end, he dons his, traditional Cobra Commander suit. So that was fun to see.
Yeah. In the end, we learned Megatron escaping Cobra Law and Cobra Law declaring war on Cybertron. I have no more notes.
Surprise!
Yeah, Cobra Law hates technology, and they noticed that the Cobra Commander knew more than what he was letting on, and that was that he had access to Megatron's memories. So then they saw Cybertron, and they're like, oh no, metal? Ew, I'm attacking it.
This goes against everything we stand for.
Yeah, they also got into a ship that's kind of like a little worm.
It's like an organic sack.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but yeah.
For a minute, I thought it was. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something. I was like, "What the heck is that?" Oh, it's their ship.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Clickbait, do you have some maybe fast quotes for us? Maybe hyper looping quotes for us?
Onyx,
maybe some.
Are you asking
extreme
for
quotes?
Are you asking for quick quotes, Onyx?
Only if they're gotta go fast.
I have quick quotes for you guys. Let's get started.
For my quick quotes. Why is she like this?
Because Swerve keeps bringing me free drink. Anyways, issue number 5 contains both of our quick quotes for tonight. But contains both our quick quotes. Issue number 5. First one is from Nemesis, and he's telling Cobra Commander Globulus. I don't know if it's Globulus or Globulus or really how that name is pronounced.
Who's the leader of Cobra Law?
Yes, the leader of Cobra Law. Never fell for your manipulations, you little snake. Even with that mask on, he could see your forked tongue. I liked that one. It just sounded really cool. And then the next one is also in issue 5. It's a little bit later, actually, in the same interaction between Nemesis and Cobra Commander. And Cobra Commander is saying, I will not just lay down and die. And the Nemesis goes, then run, human. Run. And it just I was like, ooh, that's a good one. I like that. It was very climactic. It was in the middle of their interaction, so they did continue on a little bit after that, but it was just so climactic. I liked it.
Very deep, very mindful, very demure.
Okay.
Broadstar rating! Killobyte, do you mind taking us the lead?
Yeah, I can take the lead. I really enjoyed this introduction to Cobra Commander. Again, I don't know much about G.I. Joe and Cobra Commanders, so this was very interesting in the sense of like the lizard people and the snake people, and then that technology in that world, and seeing that maybe this Cobra Commander might be a little bit more enhanced, kind of like a superhuman type deal, like stronger and can maybe heal faster. So that's very interesting. There's a possibility. They haven't really confirmed that. So that's very interesting. And kind of seeing this build up and seeing his character. I always knew like he was a cunning villain, But like reading it and just seeing it, and the art style that they use for these issues is very pretty, and kind of like you could see all the details and very creepy with that smile. So I really enjoy these, and I think it's a good starting point. I would also give these 3.5 just because they're very fun. They're very good intro point, especially when they added the Energon to it as a power source for his weaponry, which kind of makes sense on how he can get all these weapons and all these robots with almost like unlimited power. So I really, very good organic way of introducing Transformers, G.I. Joe, and all like this universe interconnected.
Yeah, no, I'll continue off. I think I really enjoyed it. This entire volume reminded me of what was the movie Swerve put on? It had the Batman in it. It had the guy, he played a knight or something. But anyway, it's called The Dark Knight. It's really good.
Okay.
So...
Onyx.
Okay, cut this out, editor. I was trying to do a joke.
Oh no, this ain't going anywhere.
Because the guy who plays the Joker, Heath Ledger, he's in another movie where he plays at night, and I was like, oh no. This doesn't work because the movie's called The Dark. Anyway, please remove this, editor. You can keep the laughing part. That's fine. I'm gonna give this a solid 4.5 because I kind of liked it. It was very sinister, and again, echoing some parts from Kilo, I like a smart villain. I like a somewhat chaotic villain. Because sometimes, like, a chaotic villain who has it all is too much. He doesn't have it all, but he wants it all. But he's smart enough to get his way and, like, one-up his enemies, even though he's vastly outstrengthed, but he uses his intellect to weasel his way out of situations. Clickbait.
I really enjoyed this. I liked a lot of the lore. I think he's a really cool character. I'm actually going to give this a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was fun. It was dynamic. There was a lot happening. We got a lot of character development, and we all know I love character development. The flashbacks were fun. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. Well, listeners, what did you think of these comics? How many raw stars would you give it? Let us know by leaving a comment below. If you would like to get in contact with us, you can send us an email at swervebarpodcast@gmail.com. That's SWERVEBAS. That's SWERVESBAR podcast@gmail.com. Let's talk about our toys, shall we? I got lots of toys we can talk about. Let's picking on no one in particular. Clickbait.
Oh, my Primus, me again. I recently acquired Age of the Prime's Fireflight, one of supposedly the butts that are going to make Superion, who's one of my favorite combiners. I'm really excited to get the rest of these. I'm really excited for all of these, and I'm really excited to have Superion. He's cute. There's not a ton that's like super special about him, but I don't think that's really the point. I feel like sometimes they focus on the overall combined form of these combiners, kind of counting towards the value of these figures, because he exists. He's cute, but I'm definitely more excited to see him in his combined form than independently.
Nice. Kilobyte?
I'm going to talk about something that Clickbait talked about last episode. It's the MDLX Rodimus from the Lost Light.
Whoa! You got one too?
I did.
I wonder how you got one of those.
Yeah, well, I have contacts, I'm a very important person in the human MDLX community, and it was Clickbait. She hooked me up.
Hey.
So again, I really like the MDLX figures. They're very well made. Again, like she mentioned, they have die-cast parts, and the articulation is very good. They don't transform, but I think it's nice having the figures that can transform with the Hasbro line, and then having the MDLX that has a little bit more details and kind of more posability in their robot form for like cool action shots. So I really like the figure. Very excited to have it in my collection.
Nice. And I'll top us off with the Age of the Prime Skybound. We love a poet who doesn't even know it. And he's just a little shark guy from the Transformers 2001 Robots in the Sky series. And I have the original toy from that one too. It's really nice. And I was just very reminiscent. And I was like, I want to know how it compares to that one. So I got one of those. Also, it's nice. It's nice. I like it a lot. Are you ready for Void Rivals Volume 2, Hunted Across the Wastelands, issues 7 through 12?
I'm ready.
I'm excited.
When are we going to get to Transformers?
Someday we'll get back to Transformers. But until then,
Eventually.
Clickbait, can you take us out?
Absolutely. Onyx, Listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, consider sharing it with your friends and subscribing. If you want to help out the show even further, we have started a Patreon. All the proceeds will go to supporting the show and keeping the lights on. Of course, we do have some tiers that offer other forms of gratitude, such as 3D files and entry to our Discord channel, where you can chat with us directly. Primus help you. You'll even get early access to our comic review videos a week before their public release. We do also have a Redbubble, where we have all kinds of merchandise for sale, ranging from pillows, stickers, shower curtains, pins, any other apparel or accessory item you could possibly imagine. You can also get our logo, secret art, and many other fun designs on all kinds of, as I said, apparel. And as always, we hope you're all staying safe out there. Thank you so much for listening. Till all are one.
Till all are one.
one.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Swerve Bar Podcast. You can find more on our link tree below. If you're interested in more content, try checking out the spin-off D&D series, Transform and Roll Out. Season 4, titled Reforged, is now available. Let's tune into a preview now.
No, Onyx, please.
Don't like
Please
how
don't.
I'm going to have to phrase this next scene.
It's a bunch of chickens. Oh no, no,
Oh,
not
no.
the chickens.
Oh,
No,
not the chickens!
no, not the chickens. No, they're pecking at your paint job. Oh no.
One of them
my
is named
paint
Green
job.
Corn.
tentacles grab your
No,
arm.
I freaking knew it was gonna be the freaking tentacles. I'm gonna turn around and pull out my plasma cannon, which has done great so far.
Listen to me right now. I need you to
My
listen
phone
so
call
carefully.
is-
If you hit me, I will never forgive you.
Imagine Brushfire just goes over a really aggressive bump and Radar takes 1 hit point.
Falls off. What's their head?
That would be so funny if that's how I
There's a
died.
speed bump. Watch out. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Tune into their YouTube channel for bonus content, such as video games containing funny comments, convention videos, and trendy shorts. Again, their links will be provided below. And if you're so inclined, check out their Redbubble, where you can get pins, t-shirts, and more. Or subscribe to their Patreon to access their Discord and get early access to content before it's publicly released. Till all are one. End transmission.